Okay. Not okay.
Hello.
Looks as though it's running a bit janked, doesn't it? Okay. Try not to worry about it too much, and I'll get it troubleshot next week. Alright, so for now, I'm gonna head...
Yes? Months ago, I came across a few survivors from Tristram. They said that Cain had gone half mad and could no longer distinguish fact from fantasy.
Sounds like my boy.
Rumors of treasure are no different from rumors of any other kind. They hold false promise to those who should know better. Charcy seems to be a very sweet girl. She's the smith around. Greetings.
Alright, alright. We will go to the stash with these few items for now. I could equip that dagger, but I am not gonna. Okay, so we'll take a little trip via teleporter to the outfielding kind of around out there. And what I'll do is I will just keep an eye on my health. I don't think I'm at a point where I really need rejuvenation potions. TBH. Although I've been running through the game pretty well thus far. I'm not 100% sure what difficulty I'm even playing on right now, so... And I think that literally the only spell that I have is Raise Corpse. Raise Skeleton, pardon me. Aha. We'll keep it on 1 for now. Just because I feel like the other shoe is about to drop. However, huh. Lots of things that I'm not going to be using. Yeah, that's such a bummer about how the tomes work. I mean, it's not a bummer. This game's still fantastic, but all right. So let's get over to our quest log. And I want to do the Forgotten Tower.
So it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive. And her castle, in which so many cruel deeds took place, fell rapidly into...
The Elizabeth Bathory thing is just such a trope across so many fandoms. And it never ceases to amaze me. Whenever I run across it, it's like, man. Now, obviously, the original release of this game was over 25 years ago, so it's still a pretty edgy reference, especially in this sort of I mean, Diablo 2 was like elite edgy for, you know, gaming and gameplay at the time. And now we're just gonna come and wade through all of these goblins because they are level nonce. And this is not to seem like braggadocious, but after playing Diablo, this game, especially in this form, is a cinch. I think I'm going to go back and do a whole original resolution playthrough instead of just like cutting back and forth. Now, see, choking gas potion. That's definitely something I can see myself having a use for later. And I forgot that I would have a rogue following me as well. And that I can hire more. Doesn't show me a sell value. Again, I don't really need to. Stamina potion I don't really need either, so I can come and talk to Akara.
Yes?
Oh, damn it. Lame compared to the poison gas potions that I just got. If you ask me. Rockstar this week. Instead of Monster. Thanks, Holler Dollar. What would I do without your 2 for $3.75 energy drink specials? Alright. So I'm basically just going to try to get to somewhere I've never been before. And then I'm also going to go back down into one of the dungeons that I've already cleared. And pick up everything I left behind. Just what I needed. I'm most definitely on the hunt for scrolls. As if I'd ever need. Of course, I say that now. I'm not entirely certain that I will need a refilling shrine anytime soon. I mean, auto regen on health and mana in this game. Ridiculous. Of course, you know, I may very well come to find that the trad version does not have that. But I don't know, because prior to playing Resurrected here, I'd never stepped foot in the world of D2. But again, you know, D3 came out in 2013. I didn't play it until 2021. You know?
I am overburdened.
But it was a former roommate of mine that, like, I'd always been interested in these games. But playing them with him when we lived together definitely got me way more engrossed in them than I ever thought I would be. And then we both got a little bit geeked out after 4 was announced. You know, we were keeping an eye on the developments and the release of that game. So, shouts out to Chase Davidson from Claw Marks American. For as much as you make fun of video games, make fun is probably wrong. He maligns certain games pretty fervently. Don't get him started on Skyrim, the best video game ever. But it's because of him that I spent enough time with Diablo 3 that I sunk even more into the lore and everything, and really decided that I wanted to play the other games in the series, not just the new, like everybody else. Ooh.
I am overburdened.
Of course I am.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Let's do that real quick. You need to be identified sorceress only. Good. Then I can sell you. Meh. Things could start getting a little dicey to where I might just want to go a little bit heavier on my potions, but this is already socketed pretty well, in my opinion. There was a purple buckler back there in the field. Well, I'll take this one, sell that one. It's minuscule, but hey, it's an armor class improvement. One defense, one strength. Nope. Just gotta carry it like an individual item. Great. Okay, minor mana potions can be sold. You're gonna move here. Take one of these big guys. JIC. I don't feel like I quite need those yet. Let's go sell some stuff. I'll wait until I get back. And since I'm going to come back, I'm not really making too hard of a push into this area yet. I am going to lighten my equipment load. Since I'm like hella paid right now, I will take a look and see what there is available weapon-wise. You know, that would certainly be nice, but it's not why I'm here. Dear Lord. Haven't really invested or moved past Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm good with what I got. So interesting. Okay. Let's take a look at the map and see just to where it is that we are progressing. Because of course we want to uncover. Already I'm over encumbered. Would you look at that? Ain't that about a bitch? Should I only pick up identifiable items? I'm not hurting for cash at this very moment. And I don't foresee myself doing so. Frickin' Moon Clan. Oh, they've got a caster somewhere. But where is the question? There. If anybody ever watches this or stumbles across this tonight, which I do say that a lot, so I am going to be trying to get more consistent and actually start scheduling streams. And you know, like Master Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try. Saw yellow letters on that. I did not. Oh Lord, they coming. Take that for sure. What is happening? Oh, I'm stupid and I have my inventory open still.
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive.
Okay.
The castle in which so many cruel deeds took place fell rapidly into ruin. Rising over the buried dungeons in that god-forsaken wilderness, a solitary tower, like some monument to evil, is all that remains. The Countess's fortune was believed to be divided among the clergy, although some say that more remains unfound, still buried alongside the rotting skulls that bear mute witness to the inhumanity of the human creature.
The inhumanity. Now that definitely has yellow letters on it.
I am overburdened.
Of course I am. Nope. I will drop that for a second because I saw... Where are you? There you are. Okay. I mean, I could always use another. Ray Skeletal Mage. That'll be fun. Okay. Okay. So I basically know where my entrance route to the hidden tunnel is. And I know that I can go so much more far afield. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. That. Strangling gas I will go put in my stash. Not for me. Those boots are made for walking. That's why they gone. You mean to tell me I could have a secondary weapon set equipped? Do what now? And just in case anybody is watching this now, or should happen to come across the video on demand version of it later, and it's crashing out. Over that. Me not knowing it. Wanting me to like do research before I play games. I'll get better about it on other games. But like for these older, especially the older isometric top-down games, I want to go into them blind as I would have when I first played them. I don't want to approach every game that I play here with, you know, pre-gleaned knowledge. Like to go in nice and bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to see the world. 5 stat points to use. We will get some HP. I'm actually gonna go strength up 2 points on that one. One more in Dex. Actually, I'll go ahead and do one more to strength. I'm rolling pretty comfortably with raised skeleton being kind of my main dish, you know? Especially now that I'm going to have that 4th one. And here I am once again, very nearly over encumbered. but we gonna be all right. Yeah, I assume. What do these Cairn stones do?
Many spirits around the stones.
Yes, and on Diablo 2, you are not yes-anding me right now. Diablo 2, clearly never taken an improv class. Underground Passage Level 1. That sounds about where I need to be going. You guys have another little brother to play with. I don't know what that well just did, but something cool would be nice.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Yeah, just like Disturbed. Okay. I'm gonna assume both of those swords are worth less than this low quality scepter. Oh yeah, well that's just a little bit strange. Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting I have the rogue follower. So I've got 4 skellies and a rogue. Yo, Dread Barb, large axe. I lose one of my skellies. And I've still got the rogue. So we'll go ahead and go with no on that one. And that one. And I don't need that either. Okay. I'm going to greatly diminish my supply of potions here. Health-wise, I'm still at a point where a frickin' minor healing potion restores quite a bit of the old juice. Go ahead and cut that down to 3. I mean, if I could find a locked chest, that would be pretty rad. I've got to come back to town to sell things anyway, so it just makes so much sense to leave that behind. Unless... no, I should keep this because scrolls and whatnot. Gosh dang it. All right. Inventory. All right. Let's freaking go, dude. You know, I honestly don't know what happens when you die in this game, so I'm interested to find out, though. Just in case no one's seen me mention it, or you haven't noticed by the way I play this game, I'm a greedy whore when it comes to role-playing games. I don't want to be that way, but I just have this, like, incessant nagging thought in my head that I will need every bit of this money to procure healing items and better equipment. Otherwise, I will never beat this game.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Goodbye. Needs to be identified, needs to be identified. Defense 12. Chance to block 25%. 15% enhanced defense. Increase maximum durability 14%. Better defense. Better chance to block. Better buffs and sockets. Okay. Well, we'll equip you. Definitely. I do not have that topaz on me. But yeah, so I definitely had a moment of panic while I was playing Diablo. I was just approaching.
I can't carry anymore.
You know, I was approaching the final area there. I was approaching that final portion of the last level of hell, obviously where you fight Diablo. And if you haven't watched the video, or if you don't ever, which is probably a more likely scenario, yeah, man, I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to finish the game. But, you know, as the video is titled Spam and Cheese, that's basically what it took. It wasn't my proudest. You know, most certainly not my proudest moment of video game playing in my life. But, you know, it worked. It did work. I will come back and explore that. I was going to say after I come back from town. Which, yeah, it seems as though it would be a good time to head back.
Hello.
Alright, so I need... defense, durability, poison resist. I mean, and it's not socketable. Okay. Good. Alrighty. Got another one of these big uns, so... I'm trying real hard to be realistic about what kind of resources I'm actually going to need. Because if I can just play a tiny bit smarter, I think I can minimize just how boring my playthroughs have to be. Okay, because I'm not doing anything that's too terribly taxing on my mana. So if I'm going to carry around items, I might as well, like, predicate my focus. Or my focus may as well be predicated on healing, right? We will go ahead and probe the rest of that cave. God, I will stop being in 4th grade eventually. Probe. Eventually we'll probe the rest of that cave. And... well, actually, I don't know why I'm saying eventually. Right now, I'm going to go get into that cave. We're going to take a look at that chipped topaz. See what that does when you set it into piece of armor. 9% better chance of getting magic items. I don't really need that then. I wonder. $250. I don't know, is magic item discovery what your explicitly stated stats on your character screen? I bet not. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go and dive back into that cave. With our minimal potion loadout here. Oh, I thought for sure I saw something that said short staff. But apparently I was incorrect. I have this moment where I realize everything that I pick up isn't necessarily as valuable as I may or may not have originally presumed it to be. I don't know why all these women's is mad at me. I mean, they sound like ladies. Is superior hand axe. Could be worth something. Did it say Rakanishu? I don't know what a crude wolf head does, but I'm definitely picking that up. Got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up.
I can't carry anymore.
Dude, how deep does this cave go? Like, how far can it be taking me from the entrance? This is kind of nuts. I'm definitely going to level up here soon, which... Okay. Okay. All the way over here. Just to get to underground passage level 2. Do I dare? That's kind of trash. That sucks as well. Those are lame. That's worth something. It simply must be. All right, We'll soon find out how bad of an idea it was for me to leave all my healing potions behind. Holy crap. Oh, well. It's a bit anticlimactic, no? What level am I now? Oh, only level 10. Weak, dude. I think until I can... Okay. So, up by 11 for life. Let's just up the skeleton mastery. I want to get the skeleton mages next. None of these corpses impress me. Five stat points. Dex is fine. We definitely need to get better vitality. Go ahead and do 2 for energy. One more vitality. We'll get one more point into vitality to round that off just a little bit. Because this EXP gravy train, it has to stop rolling at some point. Right? Okay, guys, bear with me for just a second. One of my batteries died. Okay. We are back. There we go. And before anyone asks, yes, I did have to do the quality correction. I need you to see how ugly I am. For reals. I do wonder how deep level 2 here is going to go. So, oh, something I forgot to mention earlier is that I have jacked up my game output audio a fair amount. And I say a fair amount. By fair amount, I mean by, I think, 5. It was at 20. It's now at 25. And I have done that with a purpose, simply because I was watching my final Diablo video, and when we got to the cutscene at the end, yeah, it doesn't appear as though I'm missing another passage. That was purely just come down here and level up, buddy. Isn't that what some good old dungeon crawling is just all about? So once this posts, I will listen back to it. And I would like to start dual casting, multicasting, however you want to refer to it, to get at Twitch and YouTube. So I've downloaded the multiple RTMP plugin for OBS, and I'll have to give that some test streams in the next few days. No shit. Weak, lame, don't care. No scrolls at Town Portal for me, so... I think we'll just press on until something makes it prudent to drop this unnecessary stuff out of our inventory. Well, guess what, Goblin Shaman? You and me are gonna throw hands, buddy. Insert Principal Skinner pathetic meme here. But back to what I was saying about the multicast. We're gonna have to see how that multi-RTMP plugin works through OBS, since something,
I can't carry anymore.
and I'm not certain what that something was kind of throttling my game for a moment. Now, was that because I'm trying to stream and record a video at the same time? I'm not sure. Could it be a simple bandwidth issue? Perhaps.
I can't carry anymore. I can't use this yet. use this yet.
Because it's not identified. How lame. Okay, well, I'm on the verge of another level up, so let's get to that. Oh, you know what? Okay, now that I can pay attention. If the multicast plugin does turn out to be too resource intensive on my computer, then I will simply run it through Restream and just deal with the watermark. I think that's the way to go.
I am overburdened.
Can't even pick up a key. Good lord. Unidentified amulet. Unidentified ring. Good gravy. Maybe there is somewhere around here a waypoint. Well, I'm going to use that immediately. Not great. I mean, that's cool, but it is certainly not for me. So what I need to do...
I am overburdened.
is find a place where I can get rid of that ish. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with it. I don't need to go chasing every little bit of physical defense that I can get. All right. Let's go get this bread. By this bread, I mean this EXP. Vile Lancer. Okay, we're entering the Black Marsh. Hey, hey. Wonderful. Let's go sell some things. Hello, Akara. And you know, guys, as I said previously, one recorded video, one stream a week.